And let's talk about more as far as Donald Trump is concerned. And this is in regard to the White House Chief of Staff, Susie Wiles, who has pushed back against a Vanity Fair article that portrayed the Trump administration and several senior officials in an unflattering light. In the interview, this is being quoted describing President Trump as having an alcoholic's personality and Vice President JD Vance as a longtime conspiracy theorist. However, Wiles later said that the magazine ignored the significant context and constructed what she called a chaotic and a negative narrative about the administration.
And Susie Wiles, we have our disagreements. We agree on much more than we disagree, but I've never seen her be disloyal to the President of the United States, and that makes her the best White House Chief of Staff that I think the President could ask for. And the last thing I'll say is if any of us have learned a lesson from that Vanity Fair article, I hope that the lesson is we should be giving fewer interviews to mainstream media outlets.
This is, unfortunately, another example of disingenuous reporting, where you have a reporter who took the Chief of Staff's words wildly out of context, did not include the context those conversations were had within. And then further, I think the most egregious part of this article was the bias of omission that was clearly present. And we see a lot of this when dealing with the media every day.